Hi there guys, Roger here once again from FTSE100training.com. This is video number 2, a follow-up from a video I made just recently, in fact yesterday. I found out from YouTube that I've got approximately 15 minutes, so I got to stop talking at 15:14 and wrap this up. So yesterday I gave you a brief introduction as to who I am and exactly what I do and a company that I work with or I represent or even I'm the director of. Today I'm going to spend a lot more time, or shall I say in this particular video I'm going to spend a lot more time talking about the potentiality of what we do and how it's changed my life and in fact a number of people that are involved in my business, their lives too. So as you can see on your screen, what we do is we day trade the FTSE 100 and we make a living out of it. Like the screen says, learn the skills, change your life. There is a website at the bottom which you can see, so there's no need for me to call it out. Talking about learning the skills, that's exactly what I've spent the good part of 5 years doing. Learning how to trade the financial markets. Now, this is not something that's taught in our national curriculum. These are, if you like, the strategies and the techniques that are used by the super rich, the big banks, the high net worth individuals. These are the markets that they have access to, and obviously there are quite a few people out there, and really a minority, who are known as day traders, and they've picked up this information. This information, once again, isn't widely available simply because it's kept under wraps, in my humble opinion, because I feel that they don't want this information to be leaked out to the masses. But like I said, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to get this information out to as many people as possible, with a view of not only changing my life, but in fact giving other people the opportunity to make a conscious decision to investigate the subject and indeed change their life too. Skills like this can be passed down from generation to generation and generation, and skills like this will set one up for life. So I'm very passionate about this subject. I have been studying it, like I said earlier, for over 5 years. It all hasn't been a bed of roses for me. It's been a learning curve, if you like. And what I have done is made a lot of mistakes. I'm the first one to put my hands up in the air and say, you know what, I didn't get it right the first time. I didn't get it right the second time. In fact, I didn't get it right perhaps more than 5 times. But one must learn, and learn I have, and I haven't mastered it, but if I could use an analogy from kindergarten to, let's say, university level, I'd say I'm perhaps more than halfway on my journey, on my education of the financial markets, or specifically day trading the FTSE 100. That's what I do. I day trade the FTSE 100. So what we currently do is we are active day traders, and I say we, I make reference to my business partner Adrian Haslam, who's obviously a director of the company, and we also have trainees. So we have at the moment we have shall I say, not the largest office, but we have an office that's big enough to accommodate 6 people. And there's Adrian and myself, and we currently have 2 trainees on board with us. So they're currently learning the skills so that they have the ability to change their life forever. We had one trainee just finish the program with us, and he's now trading on his own. Once the training finishes with us, it's not bye bye, see you later. We have an ongoing support facility whereby We continually assist you in your development. We appreciate that uh, doing this kind of business, as in day trading, although it has its benefits of taking you away ultimately from, if you like, and I use this word loosely, a boring job, to creating a lifestyle whereby you have all the time in all the time in the world to spend with your family, and to really do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, wherever you want, and for as long as you want. That's exactly what this program offers you. This program, meaning this day trading or learning these skills. So getting back to the trainees, yeah, we got them on board. They're progressing very well. We have a 4-week training program, whereby we have obviously people that have zero knowledge about this, where they know nothing about day trading, and it makes absolute no sense. We have a young guy in right now. He's 24 years old, and he knew nothing 3 days ago, and he's having spent 3 days with us in the office. He understands the fundamentals of how the platform works, platform being where you take your trades off. I will introduce you to all of this later on, and how important money management is in what we do, and really keeping to the rules, because one thing that trading demands from you is your constant attention. By that I don't mean you need to trade every single given moment of the day, but when you're actively trading, you need to give this all the attention in the world, as in you need to develop your skills of how can I put it, money management. That's very, very important. We teach people that for each trade that they take, they shouldn't risk any more than 2% of their total equity, i.e. their total balance. We teach people not to overtrade, whereby if you've taken a profit, before you trade, you must know what your outcome is, what your daily target is, and once you've achieved that, you need to be able to be disciplined enough to close your laptop and go and enjoy life. Because excuse me, ultimately this is what this business offers you. It offers you time, and so the idea is to make your money for the day, close your laptop, be disciplined enough not to do it again, or i.e. not to take any more trades, because in as much as you win, i.e. you take winning trades, the opposite side of the coin is that you do have losing trades. So that's very important to bear in mind, that yes, we do win, and we have a very, very high winning ratio, winning record, but we do take losing trades too. But how we measure ourselves is not, if you like, on a daily basis, but we actually measure ourselves on a monthly basis. So on a month-to-month basis, we found that we've always been up on our balance, and that's what we strive. We strive to always be up on our targets for the month. So if this is something that you think might be of interest to you, I will introduce more videos to you as to the specifics of trading, i.e. what am I looking at, what is trading. So I'll get into the core subject of breaking it down step by step for you, to explain exactly what trading is, how we look at charts, how we do analysis, how the platform works, and so on. So like I said, what we currently trade right now is called the FTSE 100, which is an index. And the reason I chose the FTSE 100 is simply because, as a UK resident, it's got many tax benefits, i.e. there currently is no tax payable on trading the FTSE 100, that we the strategies we use, which we'll teach you about should you wish to come on board and learn with us. Also, prior to this, I used to trade the American markets, but again, the downside of trading the American markets were the tax, how can I put it, the tax requirements, i.e. I was obligated to pay tax on my earnings, whereby I don't have to pay any tax on my earnings in trading this market. There are, like I said, there are a couple of rules in place, and when you come on board with us, we'll talk to you about how the tax benefits work and so on and so forth. But this was just to talk a little bit more and to give you a bit more information on trading. Listen, I've got 5 more minutes left. I'm going to jump in and show you a chart now, and then we'll try and wrap this up, and I'll come back with some more videos. Like I said, this is a collection of videos. This is video number 2, and let's jump right in and show you exactly what we look at. So this is a chart. It's the 1 minute chart, and I'm going to pull up what's called the 1 hour chart. Now follow my cursor if you can. Here's my cursor here, and I'll just point here. This is a green bar, okay? Now, dependent on what direction you are in, for example, if you're buying, then you expect the market to rise, and if you expect the markets to rise, then that would be indicated by a green bar up. If you sell and you expect the market to fall, that would be indicated by a red bar. Now, what I did and what Adrian did and what our students did is we're all what's called short, i.e. we all sold. So we sold pretty high up. We sold around about 6, I believe it was, let me just check here. I believe we sold at 6,000. Let me just check one moment. Yeah, we sold at 59.96, so that was round about here. And as you can see, it's at 58.85. So if we sold, what we're saying is we're expecting the market to drop, which it has dropped. So if we sold at 59.96, the current market is at 59.86, which means that we are in profit 10 points. Now, when you come in, we'll teach you about how we have very strong rules in place, i.e. we don't encourage you to risk more than 2% of your total equity or your total balance. So if you're a trainee, you'd be in short at 59.96, okay? Means you've sold at 59.96, and you would have sold £2 per point, okay? So £2 per point you sold. The market's currently in your favor. I think some of us closed up earlier. So at 59.96, the market dropped to 59.66. So if you had held that trade, i.e., you closed up as soon as you saw some indication that the market was going back up, then you would have closed and taken a profit. So on this scenario, you got in at 59.96. The market dropped to 59.66, being the lowest. It's moved 30 points in your favor. So £2 times 30 points, you would have made £60 on this one particular trade. Now, quite a few trades set up during the day, so you have many opportunities. Look, I hope I gave you an insight and hopefully was a little bit more elaborate with my information regarding trading, especially for video number 2. You've probably got more of a understanding of what this whole subject of trading is, unless of course you are a professional, and I know there are quite a few out there, so forgive me if this is overly simplistic for you. It's really designed for the people who have zero knowledge or who really know nothing about day trading. I'm gonna have to wrap it up there. Once again, it's been very nice talking with you. I hope you get some benefit out of this, and indeed I hope you can give it some consideration to explore what we do further. You can log on to our website. The website is www.ftse, that's FTSE 100training.com. I'm going to wrap up there. Look out for video number 3. Thank you for listening, and goodbye. Thank you.